Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at noon.
We have a breaking news alert on the gruesome murder of a 19-year-old woman in Moorhead. Today, investigators are searching an area landfill. This comes after we learned the victim's body was cut up and thrown in the dumpster after she was murdered. This man, 27-year-old Ethan Broad, is arrested in connection to the murder and is in jail on a $1 million bond. Court documents say Broad admitted to killing Destiny Avery. This goes back to April 3rd when Avery was first reported missing. She and Broad were living together at the time in a Moorhead apartment. Then this past Friday, authorities arrested Broad and searched his apartment and garage, where court documents say the murder happened and Avery's body was cut up and thrown in the dump. Crime and safety reporter Bailey Hurley joins us from the Clay County landfill, where she has been watching what investigators are doing this morning. Hi, Bailey.
Hi, Jordan. Now, investigators are currently on a lunch break right now, but they've been out here at the landfill all morning, sifting through the landfill, trying to find Destiny Avery's body. But Jordan, this is going to be a very tough task for investigators, as there's over 2 weeks of garbage from the entire county currently sitting on top of Destiny Avery's body. Now, they're going to be out here for the rest of the day until they find Destiny Avery's body. I talked with her mother, Doreen, earlier today. She just said she hopes this recovery goes quick and easy so Destiny can finally be brought home and put to rest, and the family can finally have closure. I'll continue to keep you updated here. For now, reporting live in Clay County, Bailey Hurley, Valley News Live.
All right. Thank you very much, Bailey. And we will have the latest on this later tonight on Valley News Live. Also breaking this afternoon, the FDA has now approved the first at-home coronavirus test. It's called Pixel by LabCorp. The kit will allow someone to collect a nasal swab at home and mail it in for results. Kits should be available in most states in the coming weeks, and we'll have more information on those kits on the VNL News app. We have new information this afternoon on coronavirus cases in the region. 18 new COVID-19 cases are being reported in North Dakota today, bringing the total to 644 positive cases. 17 people are currently in the hospital and 214 are listed as recovered. The death toll remains at 13. And we have new information on COVID-19 deaths in Minnesota. The state says 17 more people have died from the virus, bringing the death toll to 160. 2,567 people in total have tested positive for the virus. 237 people are in the hospital, and 117 of them are in the ICU. Roughly 49% of the people who have tested positive are now listed as recovered. That's about 1,254 Minnesotans. Taking that live look outside on this Tuesday afternoon, the sun wanted to come out, and now it seems like it just doesn't want to show its face, at least for a little while. For what we can expect for the rest of our Tuesday, let's head on over to First Alert Storm Team meteorologist Lisa Green.
Yes, not only not seeing the sun, some of us are seeing some flakes out there. We've been getting some light snow in parts of the valley. Some viewers sharing some of the photos with us that we'll be sharing with you here later this afternoon. And you can see on our Skycam or DOT cam in the Castleton area along I-94. Hard to tell, but we've had a few flakes flying around there, a part of a round of some snow that is moving eastward here this afternoon. And that's associated with conditions that are going to be a little bit more on the tough side as far as visibility is concerned as that snow continues to move through. So we are looking at some conditions that are going to be a little bit on the snowy side. We're going to pull up your radar right here for you. We're looking at areas of blue on the map right over Fargo Moorhead. We've been seeing a lot of this staying aloft, but there are some places where we're looking at some conditions that are going to be more on the snowy side out by Castleton and back up through the Page area. Some places in and around the area in Valley City have shown some areas of snow as well. So we're going to continue to keep an eye on that for you. And we'll get back to you on our snow chances throughout the rest of the day and warmer weather coming up in just a few minutes.
I look forward to that. Thank you, Lisa. New at noon, an inmate at the Beltrami County Jail in Minnesota has tested positive for COVID-19. Officers deemed that person high risk while arresting them. The inmate is being quarantined at the jail following government guidelines. The county sheriff's department says they can't release any more information about the situation. We have new information on the Grand Forks case of a random dog attacking a man. Police say they have now identified the animal and its owner. It happened yesterday in the 900 block of 12th Street South. The victim says the dog ran up to him and bit him on the neck. Authorities are looking into the animal's vaccination history, but say at this time there is no threat to the general public. A driver was able to escape after their car ended up partially submerged in a creek. Polk County Sheriff's deputies responded to an incident just north of East Grand Forks on Sunday night. They say the vehicle went off the road and was partially submerged in Grand Marais Creek. The 21-year-old driver was able to get out of the car without any serious injuries. No further details have been released at this time. People in North Dakota can expect to get a vote-by-mail application in the mail soon. The application will already have most of your information filled out, but you'll need to fill in the yellow boxes. It's an application for the June 9th election. You'll get a prepaid envelope to mail it back in along with your county auditor's address that's already on the envelope. President Donald Trump announced on Twitter that he is suspending immigration into the U.S. to protect Americans from the coronavirus. Tracy Potts has the latest.
Shutting down immigration. President Trump says he'll sign an executive order, officials say early this week, to temporarily suspend immigration into the United States to protect jobs and Americans from the coronavirus. Senator Kamala Harris accuses him of shamelessly politicizing the pandemic. Travel was already banned from China and Europe. The northern border with Canada is closed, and migrants from the southern border are regularly being deported. This unexpected shutdown comes as Congress tries to add $310 billion for more small business loans. Overnight, we learned the Senate may take action this afternoon.
Colleagues, it's past time to get this done for the country.
The House is scrambling to get lawmakers back to Washington to vote Thursday morning. New York's Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez says she'll vote no because it's not enough money.
I am not here for a $5 bill. I'm not. And I will not insult my community with one.
As protests expand around the country.
Let people go back to work. It's time.
Florida, Georgia, and South Carolina are reopening for business.
This can be the beginning of the pathway back to normal life.
And health experts remain concerned that's not safe.
Not everybody believes we should do so much testing. You don't need so much.
The federal government could be a lot more help if we're going to get the testing we needed.
Only 1% of the U.S. population has been tested. Tracy Potts, NBC News.
New York Governor Andrew Cuomo is expected at the White House today for a face-to-face meeting with President Donald Trump. In our consumer alert this afternoon, have you started thinking about your mom for Mother's Day? Well, you might want to start because with the coronavirus shutdown, it could take longer to get her a gift. According to Retail Me Not, around 3 in 4 Americans plan to buy something for Mother's Day this year, and they plan to spend about $97 versus the $103 last year. Flowers remain the top gift, followed by gift cards, chocolates, and beauty products. Another major meat packing plant is closing down in the region, this one in Minnesota. Find out how many employees are infected with COVID-19 there. But next, Lisa Green is in with everything you need to know. You see it on the sky cam there, some light flakes flying in the metro. She'll tell us when that hopefully is going to stop.